Hello, my friends. So you've received a diagnosis. You have breast cancer. It is devastating. And now you are on a healing journey. There are procedures that you will need, perhaps surgeries, treatments. And this series is made to accompany you on this journey of healing. So now that you have the diagnosis and that you are moving into some kind of procedure and treatment, it's a whole nother stage, another level of awareness that is now into your body, into your mind. There may be a fear or a terror that you're feeling. Recognize that there is an aspect in your consciousness, an aspect of your consciousness that receives your terror as a prayer. Soften into your body and your breath right now, whether you're seated, standing, or lying down, and feel that aspect of your own consciousness that receives your terror and fear as prayer. Feel free to close your eyes or keep them open. Feel free to sway or rock or curl into a ball. Feel free to shake. This practice, this series, is one that is going to continuously invite you into a spacious state of permission to be completely yourself. At times when other people may want you to be strong or may think that you're going to collapse, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but see if you can be as authentic as possible with whatever feelings you have. And remember, always remember, and you can touch your hand to your heart, there is an aspect of your consciousness, your deepest soul, that is receiving what you're feeling, this terrifying moment, this lacerating moment in your life, as a prayer. So this might be the morning or a day of a treatment or a procedure that you're going to have. And it's a wonderful opportunity to practice some free-form movement. So come and join me on the mat. Or you can stand up on your floor in your home or go outside. You can even do this sitting in a chair. So just let your feet be a little further apart. Soften into the knees. A little swaying is really helpful. Rocking, think of the way you would rock a baby or when you hug a friend and you kind of rock together. There's a very soothing quality to swaying or rocking. You might even find a rocking chair to sit in if you don't want to stand up or if you're unable to stand up. Now, the movements that I'm going to offer are movements that may not be accessible once you've had the treatment or had the surgery. So this is specifically, these particular movements, especially with my arms and your arms, are meant for right before you go into those first treatments or procedures. So let's all bring hands to the heart. You can continue swaying. Breathing, listening. You might be moving around the room. Some of you might find taking a little walk around your house or your space is good. And you might find shaking out is good. Again, if you're finding these bigger movements, if you're coming into these bigger movements post-treatment, just make sure that you're giving permission for your own range of motion. And you might even ask a doctor or physical therapist if the movement is appropriate before you come in. So with hands at the heart, on your next inhale, spread your arms open. Again, this feeling of giving yourself permission. And as you exhale, hands to heart. Feel free to find stillness. Inhale, spread the arms open. Remember, a very permissive quality to what you need. You can ignore everything I'm saying and doing and find your own way. Let's go again. Inhale, spread your arms open. Lift your heart up. And exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. One more time, stretch your arms open. And as you exhale, hinge over towards the right side and take your left arm up and over. And remember, again, be very aware of range of motion. Feel free to circle the wrists. And then bend your elbows and turn your torso up towards the ceiling in this lateral stretch where you're opening up the heart. And then come back to center, bring your hands back to your heart. Just starting to stretch open, feel the body, feel your own body. Inhale, arms spread. Exhale, hinge over to the left. Circle the wrists, you can turn your head. Bend your elbows and turn your torso up towards the ceiling or the sky. Feel free to add a sway or a bend in the knees and exhale, come back to center. Inhale, spread open, and then take the arms up and overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down the center line to your heart. Do that again. Inhale, spread open, arms up. And exhale, bring the hands down the center line. And let's go one more time. Inhale. We call this Prana Mudra, the embodiment of the life force, the opening into life force. Arms up. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Once they arrive there, interlace your fingers and invert your palms, round your spine, puff out your back body. And as you inhale, take the arms up, then bend the elbows, take your hands back behind your head, opening the elbows, stretching open in the chest. You can lean back into your hands using your thumbs to stroke up the back of the neck and lengthen rather than collapsing. And as you exhale, bring your elbows together and round your spine like a standing cat's breath. Inhale and open. Exhale and coil. One more time, inhale. Stretch open, and again, you can use your thumbs, stroke up the back of the neck, let it feel good, spreading. And then stretch your arms out. Again, you can circle wrists and lower your arms down. Take your hands around and touch your lower back. I'll just turn to the side so you can see, lengthening your tailbone down, supporting yourself, and then climbing up your side body, lifting. And as you exhale, soften into the knees, forward fold, and you can take your hands down over the backs of your legs, your calves, all the way down to your feet. And then as you inhale, bring your hands to your shins or your thighs, lengthen your spine. And then exhale and fold, just letting yourself find a quality of touch. As you inhale, long spine, spread your arms open, come all the way up. And then again, a little free form sway. You can let your arms move side to side. Now you might find that you need to move a little bit faster. Feel free to go in to roll your shoulders or to shake something or to bounce into your body, even to make some sound. Feel free to find that. So again, very permissive quality. So if you're feeling slowing down your pace is more accessible for you, go for it. Just offering lots of options for all kinds of bodies and experiences and levels. So find the way that suits you. Shaking, bouncing, swaying. And let's take a few more rounds of movement and breath. And again, you're free to come off your space, to turn around. Feel free to get creative with your movement. And then allow yourself to find a place where you can be still, either standing or sitting. Feel the vibration of life moving through you. Feel the way you stand or take a stand. And now an opportunity to use intentional touch for self-soothing and self-care and self-love. So again, you can do this standing, or you might find a seat to be comfortable in. I'm going to go ahead and find a seat. So, standing or sitting, self-massage, self-touch is such a wonderful way to bring in a feeling state of calm, of peace, of connection. And again, self-love and self-care, so important on this journey. So begin by bringing your hands together. You can touch your hands together or bring your hands to your heart. Just feel that first connection of touch. And then open your hands to rest them either on your knees or your thighs. If you're standing, you might have your arms down by your sides. And before you touch, let's feel the touch before you touch. What's in your hands? An energy and intention and awareness of the touch before the touch. You might even close your eyes. Feel what you hold in your hands. And then bring them to your heart. Again, you can let them touch each other or touch your heart. But this time there's a deeper feeling of connection from what's in your hands. What's in your awareness, what's in your soul, what's in your heart. And now with the hands together, gently rub them together. You can go up and down, side to side, in circles. You can go as vigorously or as quietly as you like. Just get some energy going in between your hands and breathe. Ah. One more breath, inhale. And as you exhale, let your hands separate just a few inches and you'll feel this tingling quality in your hands. Remember what you hold in your hands and intention. Bring your hands just a touch closer and then separate them a few inches. And keep doing that. Bring your hands towards each other without touching. Touch before the touch. And then separate. And keep going. And you may start to feel some magnetic quality, some force of energy in between your hands, as if you're holding a rubber ball, squishy ball, or pulling taffy apart. Whether you feel this or not, there is energy in between your hands. There's energy in your body. You know when you feel high energy or when you're feeling sluggish and low energy, you could feel energy, yes? So that's what this is. This is simply feeling energy that you're holding. Your intention and awareness, curiosity. Now let's use this healing energy. Feel how your body is wanting healing right now. And we're going to bring it right into ourselves. So take this energetic feeling, this quality, this light in your hands and bring it to your chest. Remember, intention, and massage in. And go around your collarbones, around your breasts, around the center of your chest, your breastbone, your rib cage. Just massage in healing energy, healing touch, intentional touch. And then you can let this massage go up and down your arms. Take one hand and let it travel up your arm, both front and back. And you can simply use stroking pattern, or you can knead with the finger pads and heel of your hand. You'll find just the right pressure. You might find some spaces that are calling for you to linger a little bit more or give different kinds of pressure down to your hand and then to the other arm. Front and back, just the right pressure. All around to your shoulders and then your neck. Just the right pressure. You can go to your jaw, your temples, cheekbones, to your forehead, and then the scalp. Just the right pressure. Back of the neck with your thumbs, around the ears. And you're breathing. And then you lower the hands down. You can either place your hands on your thighs, or again, if you're standing, arms down by your sides. So if you're standing, this is a good time to make your way to seated. Place your hands on your thighs and stroke down towards the knees and then back up towards your hips, up and down your thighs. Intentional touch. Remember the healing power in your hands. You can take your hands on the outer thighs, inner thighs. Circle around your knees, open palms. Let your hands travel down the outer calves, down your shin bones. If it's accessible to you, this range of motion, the inner calves, down to the ankles, if you can. Again, exploring your own range of motion. You're free to stay up a little bit higher on the knees or back into the arms again. Your chest and your breasts. Belly if you'd like. And then the outer hips around the buttocks and the lower back. And all to self-soothe, to give yourself deeper care. Especially at the beginning of your journey, it's so important to know how you can take care of yourself. And then you might pause in any moment with the palms down if you want to feel more grounded, or the palms face up if you're feeling more receptive or you want more receptive energy into the body. You might find you feel held in stillness, and some of you might need more movement, like some sway. Again, give yourself your utmost permission. And if you're feeling the call to lie down, you're free to do so. If you want to go for a walk, and put this video on pause. We're going to be going into some more practices for self-soothing. And they're all about cultivating deeper awareness into the way that you feel. Deeper awareness, my friends, that goes deeper than the surface, goes deeper than what's just on the outside, whatever pain or terror that there may be, apprehension. We go underneath, we keep on diving deeper into connection with our soul, with our essence through these practices. They're invitations to listen, to get curious. So another great way of coming into deeper awareness of yourself and deeper feeling state is by thinking about the energy that you want to embody. So let's say this particular energy is for you, that you want to be calm. It could also be, I want to be healed. I am healing. Or maybe more strength. I am strong. Think about the kind of energy that you want to infuse into your body. Just bring an awareness to it. And then we'll create a mantra, a tool of thought around that feeling. A mantra doesn't have to come from a teacher on the outside. It doesn't have to come from an ancient text, although those are both wonderful. Mantras or ways of getting a mantra, receiving a mantra. But another great way of receiving the mantra or tool of thought is from your own inner teacher. Listen to the feeling state and some words that might arise from the feeling state you want to be infused with. So let's say it is healing. I am healing. That could be your mantra. I am healing. So let's move into 4 levels of speech with that mantra. First level is vocal. Say it. I am healing. Doesn't have to be shouting. Be quiet. I am healing. 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 Might whisper it. I am healing. I am healing. And the next level is subvocal. So mouth the words. Feel the energy of the words without making a sound. And that brings you into the next level where there's no movement with your mouth or your lips or your tongue, but you're thinking the words. You're thinking, being with the tool of thought, being with the mantra. And this might naturally happen for you. Feel free to add in a little bit of massage as you're doing this, or again, movement with your mantra. And then the final phase of this mantra practice is letting all of it dissolve, where you become absorbed into the words themselves, that you don't even have to hear them or say them, but you become them. And again, watch this naturally happen as you move through. Speaking, whispering, mouthing, listening, and then dissolving. And a moment might come where you want to lie down. Or sit back in your chair. Or maybe even get up and dance. The feeling. And even if you become distracted, allow for the mind to move. You might conclude your practice by again sitting back or lying down. But when you're ready to emerge out of the practice and merge with your life, take your time. Like just waking up in the morning, no jumping up, slow merging with the day, your feeling and your experience. And remember that give yourself freedom to shift and change. Be open to yourself. Acknowledge that it's not the easiest time and you're doing your best with all the self-love and self-care and healing practices. You're learning skills and you're enhancing ones that you already have. Now, if you'd like to move into a breath practice, there's a practice in yoga known as Nadi Shodhana. It's an alternate nostril breathing that helps us to balance our energies, our high energies and our sluggish energies. So we come into a more stable or harmonious place within ourselves. So notice the quality of your breath, your regular breathing. You might even notice that one nostril seems to be more dominant than the other. This happens throughout the course of our day. So the left side typically connects us to a more receptive energy, a sensitive side of ourselves, a softer side, perhaps even a more luminous side of ourselves. Whereas the right side typically is about a more energetic, a solar, you might say, quality, a brighter side of ourselves, a higher intensity aspect of ourselves. So you might notice which one feels more dominant. And with this practice of breath, we work to balance. So I'm going to use my right hand. You use the same, so I'm not going to mirror you. You can lift your right hand up and then make the peace sign with your pointer and middle fingers. And take those two fingers and bring them right in between your eyebrows. And a gentle touch right there. Again, noticing your breath. This is a center of vision, center of awareness of how you see, not just what you see, but how you see. Again, you might bring your mantra in right here, or some massage with your other hand. And then open the other three fingers. Inhale through both nostrils. And then close off your right nostril with your thumb and exhale through the left. Inhale with the left nostril. Close it off with your ring finger and release your thumb, exhale right. Inhale right nostril. Close it off with your thumb. Release your ring finger, exhale left. That's one round. Let's do it again. Inhale through the left nostril. Close it off, ring finger, release your thumb, exhale right. Inhale right, close it off, and exhale left. Let's do it one more time together. Inhale left, close it off, release the thumb, exhale right. Inhale right, close it off, and exhale left. Now you can continue with this. If it all feels like it's causing you tension, you can lower your right hand. But if it's feeling like it's bringing you into some deeper state of being, keep going with it. Anytime you feel a sense of completion, just bring your right hand down. Feel your body working for balance, softening into harmony. Coming into union. And you can allow yourself again to be in stillness, to lie down if that's calling you, or rock, or dance, or go for a walk, or write in your journal. As we go into these places of unknown, listen for the teachings. Listen, slow your pace down, get quiet. Allow your body to sink into surfaces, couch, a bed, a chair, the ground. Slow down, sit down, lie down, and listen within the cocoon, the womb of your own healing, for the teachings, for the secrets. Secrets are hidden in darkness. It is one of the meditations that has kept me feeling safe within this experience of the unknown. Secrets are hidden in darkness. Listen for the teachings. Here is a particular sutra written by my teacher, translated from ancient Sanskrit. That has been more than helpful, but necessary on the healing path. Remember that there is that aspect within us. It's from our deepest recesses in our hearts that accepts our fear and our terror and our angst as prayer. Secrets are hidden in darkness and difficult nights. You awaken into a pang of aloneness, a howl of separation. This is the call of the dark. The roar of life is seeking its source. The union you long for is within. The union you long for is within. Breathe with that. Relax into that. Soften into that. Union you long for is within. Throw off all hesitation. Become one with the fear. Secrets are hidden in darkness. The union you long for is right here within. Plunge into the uncanny blackness, eyes wide open. There is no other choice. Let the wound be your portal. Vibrating with fierce tenderness, breathe intimately. Breathe intimately as you vibrate with fierce tenderness. Breathe intimately with infinite space. The union you long for is within. Plunge in, wound becomes portal. There is no other choice. Breathe intimately with infinite space. And you're invited to move, to be in stillness, to shake or dance, to curl into a ball and cry. Feel the aspect of your consciousness receiving you, accepting you, welcoming you. That is the prayer. You are supported by that space. You are supported by your breath, by the ground, by the team of healers here to help you, and by us. Please reach out. Let us know how you're doing, how we can support you. With you, my friends. We're with you. I'm with you. Namaste.